Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Cities Skylines, the Festive Edition, brought to you by Orbital Potato. That's indeed correct. In the last episode, we fannied around an awful lot with our loans and with our money and whatnot, but also we managed to get ourselves a nice little incinerator tucked away in the mountains up here. I think that's really, really darned awesome. If I do say so myself, but, you know, that's just my personal opinion. No traffic lights there. There better not be. Better not be any traffic lights up here either. Good, good, good. And I did notice that a couple of houses were upgrading, or if they weren't upgrading, they were pretty darned close to upgrading. Yep, you are upgrading. That's great. You are about to upgrade. Yeah, a whole bunch of people are about to upgrade. Pretty much all about education now. I mean, everybody up here is going to be trained in the high school variety, I suppose. Obviously it would be a little bit nicer if we had another high school to sort of plonk down, which is something that we're going to do, in fairness. It is something that we're going to do. I mean, we plan to have a high school up here, and we plan to have a high school over here eventually. Obviously that's going to take a little bit of time because we don't have the money to do it. In fact, you know what? We do have the money to do it. Maybe that's just something that we should just do. Well, maybe I've just talked enough talk, and now I need to walk the walk. That's right. That is indeed correct. It's down. It's done. It's done. You know, there's nothing that we can do. What are you complaining about? Too few services. Well, let me tell you something, buddy. You're not wanted in my city. That's right. You ain't wanted. You ain't wanted because I just don't really want to do anything industrial. I really, really don't. I really, really do not. I've got quite a lot of office workers, actually. Quite a lot of office workers. One overeducated worker. One overeducated worker, 3 overeducated workers, 4 overeducated workers. Okay, that's actually kind of nice, because I did say that I wanted this area to be sort of like a business park, you know? And I will have even less of an issue with it. Oh, crap. There we go. I will have even less of an issue with it being a business park if we only have offices over here. Crap. Didn't want to do that. Yeah, I will have even less of an issue with it being a business park if we have offices over here only. Because offices over here only means that we can't be polluting the stinking environment with all of the toxic fumes and the chemicals and whatnot. So, very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with that indeed. Obviously, I'd rather not have this business park in at all, you know? I'd rather not have it in at all. Although I am thinking all the time that we are going to need to add more industrial capacity to the city. And I don't know how. I don't know how, because we could, you know, we could do something. We could do something over here, perhaps. 4,300 bucks. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad start, actually. It's not a bad start at all. It would get us access to this area over here eventually, I think. Although, I don't know if we'll be playing this series for that long. I don't know. I really just do not know. I really just do not know. Some of these life's questions. So that's it. Proper English. Right there, potato. Yeah, some of life's questions just cannot be answered, can they? It's crazy. Crazy. But hey-ho, we're seeing a lot of upgrades, and upgrades make me very, very happy indeed. Because this is the rich part of town. And in the rich part of town, you know, you gotta be expected to be rich. That's how it works. I love how rich town, or rich city even, whatever it's called, rich city. I love how it just ends at this specific house. Like this house, no, you ain't in rich city. That's not how it works, I'm afraid, buddy. However, all the cities on this, or all the houses on this side, yeah, you know what, you guys can be in rich city. You can be in rich city too. There we go. Not bad at all. Rich city, the exclusive area for the wealthy of Potatoville. Should we tax them a bit higher? Could we do anything to do anything a little bit? I don't know, tax raise, or we could do some tax relief. I mean, that could be what we do, but that doesn't seem like a very sensible thing to do. Heavy traffic ban? No, we can't really have a heavy traffic ban on there, I'm afraid. Yeah, unfortunately we can't. However, maybe I feel like a tax raise is in order for this area. You know, they are the most expensive houses, the most expensive properties. They've got the best view in the city. But at the same time, you know, should be expected to pay a little bit more in tax if you're earning a little bit more. You know, that's how society works, or that's how modern society works. I mean, obviously in the past it didn't, but currently that's sort of how society works in most cultures. I don't know. I don't know what we want to do. Like, I'm sort of contemplating buying out this square over here and just making like a lovely like office slash industrial block over here. You know what? I think I might do that. I think I might do that because it's going to be just another destination that I'm very, very excited to linking via train network. That's correct. Oh, $6,700. Only $4,300. Okay. I'll take it, I guess. I would like access to this area over here. But I would also like access to this area over here, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. You want to be that way, game? That's cool. That's cool too. Is there any way that we can just, I don't know, be super sneaky and just say, hey, we don't need, where we're going, we don't need roads. Oh my god, do you see how expensive that? Oh my god. You see how expensive this is? To build a tunnel through the entire bloody mountain. To like here, for example, or something. 56 grand, holy cow. We wouldn't want to build it all that far. We just want to build it through there, but yeah, that's going to cost us a significant amount of money. And it's not something that I'm super, super over the moon about, so to speak. Not super over the moon about. How are we doing for power? Like, we seem to be doing surprisingly well for power. And I don't quite know how. In fact, yeah, I do know how. It's because of our incinerators. They're making us that little bit of extra money in terms of power. So we can probably afford to resolve our expenditure on power just down a little bit. Just so we're not spending as much darned money. Because, you know, we are going to get that little bit of extra power from the incinerators, which is kind of lovely. That makes me a very, very happy chappy. There we go. That's not too bad. Save us an extra $half grand or whatever small sum of money it actually is. You know, it's still something. Still goes to making sure that we save a little bit of extra cash and can put a little bit of extra money into other projects. You know, that's just how it works. We're gonna buy another tile because why the hell not? You know, we are literally super fucking ballsy right now. I'll be honest with you, like 50% of the reason that I bought this tile is just so that I can like pan around and have a little look in it, because I like being able to pan around in the tile. I really, really do. When my mouse wheel works, that is, of course. Yeah, so I think maybe up here would be a fantastic area to have a little bit of an office space. You know, like the rich person office space could be up here. Connected by, of course, the train that is gonna go all the way up this bloody mountain and all the way around. So I'm really thinking that the train could be the fantastic vehicle of choice for this city. I really, really do. I really, really genuinely do. But I guess we could probably start thinking about planning it out. I mean, obviously we don't really want to be doing it when it's bloody nighttime, do we? Not at all, I'm afraid. Not at all. So we can sort of wait for it to be daytime before we fully start our development of sort of the layout over there. I mean, I say layout, but it's not really going to be a firm layout. Like, we're not going to zone it quite yet. We're just going to allow the roads to be implemented, because if we stick the roads down there, then we'll sort of get a rough idea about what we actually want to do. Also, the added advantage of going in 3 times speed is that we can see our population increase that little bit faster, which means we are drawing ever closer to getting trains, which excites me greatly. It really, really does. More than probably anything else at the moment. I will be honest, more than anything else at the moment. Yeah, how is Room with a View doing? Like, it's been a while since we've checked on these dudes. Increase the value of the land. How can we increase the value of the land? I'm pretty sure you guys have already got pretty darn good value. I mean, it's not bad, is it? It's not bad at all. I mean, we could get could get another park, if that makes you happy. Would that make anybody happy? Stick a park over here. Yeah, you know what? Since I'm such an amazing guy, give you 2 parks. Value of the land must be through the roof now? No? I don't really know, like, what actually affects land value? I'm not entirely convinced I really know the true answer to that. There's a whole bunch of factors which change land value. In all honesty, though, I really feel that since, you know, being at the edge of the world, it should have a very high land value. Also, up here, land value should be very, very high indeed. But hey-ho, that's just me. Also, where the fuck did all of our population go? Like, it just disappeared. You know why that saddens me? It saddens me because we're going to be that little bit further away. That little bit further away from getting trains. Now, what was I skipping time forward for? Oh, I remember. Stop. Slow down, game. Slow down. Okay. Let's sort of see how we can meld in a little bit of an office environment up here. Now, obviously, what the French toast? We do not want to be in underground mode. Not at all for this. Okay, let's just chill out, you know, let's just chill out. Chill out and take a nice long road along the back of this rock face. There we go. We'll do a fairly abrupt corner, actually. And then we will continue along the front of this area up here. Like that? That's not gonna... That's... changes the environment, or that changes the cliff face just a little bit too much for my liking, I'm afraid. And I've got, you know, I've got quite high standards. I'm not gonna lie, I've got quite high standards. And that's a little bit, but I can just about live with that. I can just about live with that too. There we go, perfect. That's actually not a bad job at all. There we go. If we curve this round a little bit, like so, with a lovely trademark potato squiggle in there, as per usual. Get you to go there, and then we just join it up to some sort of a bigger road, perhaps. I don't really know. This is the template that we've got to work with. I really do think that it's a very, very nice template to work with. I think that it could genuinely be very, very nice if we treat it well. So we'll try and get this coming in here, like so. Yeah. And then, in fact, we're going to delete that straight away because I realized that I was a little bit of an idiot. And I'm actually going to have to build it in a little bit closer if I want to not affect the hillside so much. So this will all be zoned as office buildings. Great, 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 great. There we go. All zoned as office buildings. Obviously, nobody's going to be able to do anything about it right now because, yeah, it's not connected by any outside road. You know what? Fuck it. Have a happy day. There we go. And then obviously we're not just going to waste this tremendous amount of space in the middle. I mean, obviously it's very, very nice that we've got these natural features, but we can't afford to be super, super on-space efficient. Although we can afford to, I don't know, we can afford to look at the ground and say, hey, this is what we want to do. You know, we don't want to do anything too radical. So we're not going to build on this side. In fact, you know what? We actually probably could. We actually probably could, and it wouldn't change things too much. What? Why are buildings spawning in without trucks arriving? I didn't think that was possible, but apparently I was wrong. Yeah, so the reason that I don't really want to build on this side is because it'll sort of alter things a little bit, and I'm not super convinced that that's the right way to go about doing things. But you know what? Whatever. If that floats your boat, game, then, you know, hey-ho. There we go. Swap that down there. A little bit inefficient, actually. Yeah, a little bit inefficient. Scale it back a little bit. Scale back our ambitions just a touch. we go, like so. And then we will have a simple straight road. How long has it been since you heard that? A simple straight road. It's not a common phrase, I'll grant you that. I'll grant you that, it's not a common phrase. Okay. So a whole bunch of offices over here, overlooking what is quite a fantastic view. Wow. And then looking up the mountain as well. What a lovely, lovely place to be looking out at. What a lovely, lovely place. Let's dezone a couple of these blocks over here because we want to try, if possible. Let me take you through my thought process right now. Okay. So we're going to have a train, right? We're going to have a train. I don't know how it's going to work, but what I want to assume is that it's going to come through the mountain or up this way somehow and then through the mountain, and then it's going to park up over here. So we're going to say, hey, you guys, don't build because there could be something going in here. And then after that, it could go out here and then along this way and then curve round and then come down. I don't know. I don't know. It's a mystery. It really, really is a mystery. But as of right now, this moment, this office block area is inaccessible by anybody. So good luck getting to work on time. Unless you want to hike over half a mountain from the incinerator plant, which is probably the nearest road in terms of distance. Or, you know, walking through the freezing cold snow all the way up. Wow, that's quite a long walk, actually. Holy cow. Yeah, I think it's fine. I wouldn't worry too much. How are we doing in terms of upgrades over here? You know, we're getting there. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It is improving. Did we ever place that police station? We didn't actually ever place that police station. Let's place the police station. There we go. Perfect. That should make everybody a damn sight happier. And also will probably help the land value, I would imagine. Yeah, land value over there is not bad. However, the land value over here is still so darned high. I don't understand why it's so darned high. Like, it confuses me. It really, really does. Needing to educate more citizens, I think. I think that's the problem right now. Yeah, and we're going to get that university sorted out as soon as we have the possibility, or as soon as we have the ability to do so, should I say, because it's all about getting the trains right now. You know, it's all about getting the trains. What I'll probably do between this episode and the next one, I'll probably let the city just run on for a little bit. In fact, I probably won't even need to let it run on for a little bit because we're growing at such a rapid pace that I'm really not that worried about it, to be honest. I'm really not that worried about having the ability to make a train network as soon as we have the ability to do so. Obviously, I am a little bit concerned that we're not going to be able to have the cash to do so, but when do we get access to our next big-ass loan? Oh, not for fucking ages. A grand city. Well, that's not happening for ages. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Oh well. We'll have to come up with some sort of a money-making scheme. I think I've got an idea in mind. But ladies and gents, hopefully you will tune in to the next episode of Festive City Skylines. Until then, though, my name, of course, has been Outta Potato, and I will see you next time. Bye.